Reddit has been in the news a lot with charging obscene money for their API services. Ultimately, they want to do that so they can ban third-party apps. So most people browse Reddit on their phone using third-party apps, but Reddit want to basically IPO so they can make lots of money, and they want to control all the advertising. So they did a blackout, didn't go very well. I think
I said this last week. The moment they said this is when the blackout ends, the CEO was just like, "Ride it out, boys."
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. They just cracked on, but now it's gone worse, where Reddit is banning like big mods of certain subreddits who are like still doing blackouts and whatnot. But I think the CEO is still making the comments of it's gonna pass, which I guess seems like it is.
Unfortunately, he is right.
Yeah, I think.
Especially because they were like, any mods who continue this blackout are going to lose their mod.
Yeah.
And there's no democracy in Reddit here.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they do have all the power, right?
It's their company. They could do whatever they want. It's not something that I think most people would be like, "Oh wow, that's so good. That's so good." I think most people are like, "Wow, you're a knobhead," but they can do whatever the fuck they want. If it ultimately tanks their company, that's on them.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like, who the fuck is gonna use their API? That's so expensive. It's not gonna happen. There's gonna be no third-party apps. I mean, I use a third-party app to browse Reddit on my phone. I don't use the actual Reddit app.
Yeah, I'm the same, but I was thinking, I haven't used the actual one, so I don't know how crap it is. People say it's rubbish. But say they stopped the third-party ones from working, I probably would still initially look at Reddit. I'd probably just download the other one or just do it on the browser. I don't know.
I look at it less and less these days. So I mean, if that app stops working, then I'm like, that'd probably be the last time I look at it. So I mean, I'm just one guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people would have the same sentiment, but I could see them taking a hit from it maybe.
Yeah, I think most of the time if I look at it, it's on the computer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do you use Reddit, Stan?
Yeah. The app's shit.
For porn.
They kept making silly, stupid changes for no reason. They changed the video player. That's rubbish. When you try and look at comments, the video keeps playing, and you got to try and to look at the comments properly. You got to scroll.
The video player is very important to Stan.
Oh, what are you watching, bro?
I'll look at GIFs and funny
girls. What?
GIFs.
Girls.
GIFs. Anyway,
What's in the GIFs?
I don't know. Sometime.
No, he's got his own place now. He doesn't need Reddit anymore.
But
he's filter free, baby.
Yeah.
But no, the app shit. And from what I understand as well, some of the API stuff, a lot of it was like a lot of people used other apps as well for accessibility and stuff like that because they just won't put it in the actual thing, which kind of sucks. I think, I don't know how much of the protesting is still going on. I know that like r/pics has just become, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. They just posted a picture of one celebrity guy over and over and over. A lot of subs went to not safe for work because that meant they can't have ads run on them.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's a good way to hit the where it hurts money, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been weird. A lot of subs after the blackout were like, okay, we're going to go indefinitely now. And then the people in the subs were like, no, don't do that. And then they put up a vote. And the users mostly voted to keep it up. So
hasn't really worked.
Good protest, I guess.
Well, actually, I realized one thing which I find annoying with Reddit at the moment. So I don't, when I use Reddit, I don't have an account. So I can watch a video of, normally, say it's a fight, right? I don't know, someone gets knocked out quite badly. And it'll show me the video. But then if I click the comments, it will be like 18 plus. You got to log in to view it. And I'm like, surely the video is worse than the comments.
That's weird. You'd imagine you would be able to see the video at all. Yeah, that's weird.
So, yeah. Anything else about Reddit? Don't think there's much because we covered it last week as well, didn't we?
I think it's, I think in a couple years, maybe longer than that, it's probably going to die. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could get even more traffic. I just have that gut feeling like it's fucking ready to die.
It's just a bit of a shame. You know, I mainly used it to, you know, see news on like Blizzard games, for instance, was a big one. Now I mainly just look at like fan art for communities and games that I like.
Fan art.
Fan art what?
Just fan art.
Just fan art.
To be?
No, I'm not subscribed. I also look at the anme subreddit and I get ideas
Fan art of anime.
of like what I want to watch in the season. But no, the app's progressively just gotten worse and worse, which kind of sucks.
It's still quite good for searching stuff though. As in, I don't know, if you got like a weird computer problem and you just put Reddit at the end, because the way the upvote system works, you don't have to stroll through like crap. Like a forum post might have the answer, but it might be like 5 pages and you got to go through them all. Whereas if the answer's done on Reddit, it's just at the top. So that is quite useful.
Yeah.
My experience with that every time is that I'll have like a specific issue. I'll find a thread where someone's like, hey, I got this tech problem. And the top comment's like, we don't know. And I'm like, nice.
Okay, it doesn't always work then.
I mean, I had that work when my capture card like broke. I found a Reddit thread and it was like, I'll do this. Does it work? That was cool.
It is so fucking hard to find any help with capture cards. It is such a niche problem because it's one of those things that only like mid to large creators have it.
Yeah.
And when you're a mid to large creator, you're like the fucking you're like lower than the 5%. So the people who have issues with capture cards, there's no info. I look everywhere. I'm like, I have like these specific issues with the capture card. I can't find jack shit. I can't find anything on like I had the Elgato one, and I gave up on Elgato because I realized Elgato releases a lot of stuff that just breaks.
Yeah.
But now I have an Ava Media one, and Ava Media's FAQ and help support stuff and all that is shit. And when you look on Reddit, people are like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. It is difficult.
It's not easy, no.